Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in the next round. And what we have seen in the last 2 or 3 episodes that it's hard to do the current star system to do the normal missions with a power rating of 450, 60, 70. Well, on the one hand, yes, I could probably at that moment be more careful and all that crap, but I think our power rating is a little bit too low to do the normal missions as well, so it's I think a combination. So I thought we have 173 fate points, so we could do because yes, we can do the green missions here, but I have the feeling that we don't get very good items there. So at least now we have enough fate points to do run turret mission, and I was thinking about going for the main eye and neural implants, and that is something which we are going to do right now. And the minor arcana are going, on the one hand, going to be the unending duty, which grants us 1 artificer item, random but okay, and the possession one, which grants us 5 to 20 fate points. And with that, let us create the mission and take a look at the background of the mission. Let's go into it and see what it is. Come on, come on. There we are. I love those stations. Anyhow, now I'm a little bit confused. I thought it was... I think they changed it. Anyhow, now we are in it. We are going to... There was a time where our power rating was actually being taken. I think they changed it. I forgot. Sorry. But we try that out now. Maybe we can make it. It's going to be hard. Let's see. Sorry. A void ship under the flag of chaos has appeared in the system. Before it was destroyed by Imperial Navy, its crew boarded nearby civilian vessels and took them over. One of these void craft is a covert inquisitorial asset. Board and retrieve all, which we don't know, files from the void ship. Threats are the visual ones. Objectives: retrieve stolen relics by locating and opening chests. When approached, some chests spawn demonic guardians and also will self-destruct unless the beasts are killed swiftly. Open 5 chests to complete the mission. Collect 5 relics. Alrighty. So at first we already have enemies right here. So let's... we are with the loadout, which I didn't want to start with, the plasma pistol, which I think at least it feels like it already starts very bad for us because of the close combat guy there. So we are already high. No, our warp heat is actually not very high. So let's kill them surrounding enemies and then this little guy, and we then shall go on. Well, I thought we could... Okay, I already used a inoculator, which of course is not very good for us. I don't know before whether they already changed that. There was the possibility, normally with the unending duty, we are only permitted... We're actually not permitted to die. As you can see, there is the don't die thing on the top. But I don't know whether when we don't die, it is on one hand only concerning that we don't get the free artificer item, or that we actually fail the mission, which before never has happened. So let's find that out. Come on, go down. There you see what kind of problems we already have here. Getting out of there. The bad thing is, I think we can only in close combat deal with 1 more hit from him, which we don't, and we are through. So we wait a second until our health regeneration has kicked in and saved us from dying. So then let's kill those guys. What probably I should use way more often is the knockback of the pyroclast, which of course is absolutely insane. Because, it knocks the enemies back and they can't shoot for a second or so, or let it be half a second. That should probably be used more often by me. So as you can see, for all of you guys which see this game for the first time, with the Tarot mission we have a Arcana, as I said in the beginning, which gives every enemy we kill has a chance to spawn a Plague Bearer, which is not too insane. It's only getting when you kill champions, which then, as you have seen with the little War Bearer in the beginning, the close combat one, that they of course spawn the big guys, which can be quite hard to deal with. So let's kill him quickly. That took only 6 seconds. Nice. That one is down. So signal targets are actually not the biggest concern of all, but as soon as the enemies are messing up and there are many people shooting at you and there are big close combat guys like the little road bearer right here, then it's just getting insanely hard, because as you know, as you can imagine by the way, that the close combat guys in close combat, they deal insane amounts of damage, and once they hit you, especially with this cycle loadout, which has not the very weak armor, you know, you can imagine you get a ton of damage dealt to you. And I think close combat, especially with the charged hits, you can only survive 2 hits, and I think with the third one your history. That of course is a bad thing there, but anyhow, we dealt with that I think quite well. So let's go on. We have the next Guardian in front of us, and I don't want to say anything too early, but right now it's actually... oh, that I shouldn't have done. I thought there was a enemy spawning. Anyhow, what I wanted to say is that for now it's going quite well, but I am concerned that that one is going to change. That is something I feel like. I do not know whether that is actually true or not, that even if missions have the same power rating, and honestly I think there's not too much difference between 450 and 460, for example, that the missions even have varying difficulty levels, so sometimes it feels like it's more easy than in other missions. I don't know whether it's true, that is just something I feel. Okay, there was a nice lightning there. There are a close combat guys coming up, so let's deal with them. And with the close combat hits, what I mean, there are different close combat hits. There are the normal hits, and then they have some swinging or charging hits which do such a ton of damage. That's really crazy, you might think of. Alright, go on with that guy. The cooldown of Fiery Swarm is gone, so let's then put everything in this guy. The good thing is with the Pyroplast, as you can see, with the single targets, if you time it correctly, like I just did there, which I do not very often, then it has this knockback and the close combat attack is not getting through. Now it's going to be a little bit more dicey here with the Havoc, and there are, I think, for me, 2 types of Havocs in this game. One is the Nurgle Havoc with the grenade launcher, which is absolutely insane, especially when your suppression is down. And then you have this World Bearer Havoc. I call him still Havoc because he has plasma gun. That is so insane when he is hitting you up, and some of the Bolter guys or other guys here have already brought you down. Then that one really kicks in. But this time it was actually quite well. So, taking those guys down. Come on, die. Here we are. And that I did not want, but we take him on anyhow. And did you see I didn't brought out the Pyroplast there, so he actually hit us. So, spam Pyroplast, I would say. That is a lifesaver. We got the third relic. That is nice, so only...
4 down, 1 to go.
Oh, it's already 4-1. I didn't realize that, sorry. So, only 1 to go. It is running quite well, and that is what I was talking about with the different... Even though the even though the power rating is the same, sometimes this mission feel different. I don't know whether that is because of enemy density, which could be a clear factor, but I don't have the numbers there actually. So there could possibly be the last relic, but it is absolutely important that we first of all take down those guys around. The little problem I see here, where we have to be very careful, is that there is this little rogue commander. I think he even gives a buff to the enemies around him, so that makes him pretty damn tough. He even, I think he's the only enemy unit which has actually a what do we want to say, a health potion, or a inoculator actually. So at one point he actually heals himself up. That is quite insane. I actually wanted to let the container there explode, but somehow the bio lightning obviously does not let it explode. That is too bad. So I should take a inoculator. Why not? We are still good in our inoculator count, and we still have some inoculators a little way back. And there you see the, I don't want to call it problem. The thing is, which makes the Renegade Commander a little bit more heavy to kill, is of course that his rapid firing weapon is actually taking your suppression rating down pretty quick. So not now, because he's not hitting, because he's walking backwards, but the usual thing is that he's hitting you quite hard. So that's a little bit insane now. I can't really attack him because I don't want to get in too close to the chest there, because you know, once you're there it spawns the Guardian, and I honestly don't want to face a Demonic Guardian and this Renegade Commander together. That would be too hard to do. But he's nearly down. Our fiery form cooldown is finished nearly, so we can then face the Demonic Guardian right now. And maybe the last chest, because you know, some do not spawn anything. Like, you know, some are decoys and don't spawn the relic there. So anyhow, down he is. We got the last relic and we are finished. Nice. And it feels good to do, after the last episodes, to do a mission and win it right now. That feels quite well. Alright, taking a look. Loot, we do not have so much, but let's take a look at what we've actually received. That looks not too bad. Even got a last pistol. Congratulations, you have reached the next level. Life is the Emperor's currency. Spend it well. And here we, well, nothing too special actually. Then let's take a quick look here at the, that one is 95 damage for the 3 power rating, so that one is not so good. And well, that doesn't seem to be that well as well. Anyhow, this one gives us a little upgrade, so I'll take it. And that is for that one. To be honest, I really love the scatter field, but I want to stay with the psychic focus there. That one, is that an upgrade? I don't think so. That one is no upgrade, and that one wouldn't be a upgrade as well. So guys, not really an upgrade, but once again we made a mission. Guys, with that, we are actually at the end of this episode, and as usual, I really thank you for watching, you beautiful people. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.